and welcome to another episode of Hometown Heroes. I'm Matt Smith with WSPC at 107.3 FM and 1010 AM and Magic 103.3 FM. It's our honor every month to do this and honor some fine folks, some folks that really deserve recognition. A lot of times folks that really don't want the recognition, but we want to point out these folks and give them honors and accolades that they so richly deserve, and we have so many in our community. And if you know of someone you would like to nominate as a hometown hero, send us an email, heronominations@gmail.com. That's heronominations@gmail.com. Also, we've got some great sponsors that make this all possible, and these are folks that were eager to jump on board and help put this together. Our platinum sponsors are Uwharrie Bank, Stanley Community College. Our gold sponsors are Frog Pond Performance, Stanley Tractor, and Desco. Our silver sponsors are Tar Heel Auto of Locust and Mint Hill, A Excellent Telecommunications, BB Oil, and AL Louder. So without further ado, I'm going to invite up our first hometown hero, Mike Fraley. Congratulations, Mike. See it? There we go. Mike Fraley is with Stanley Emergency Service, and Mike is a dedicated and compassionate individual who has devoted his life to serving the people of Stanley County. Growing up in a small community of Palestine in Stanley County, Mike graduated from North Stanley High School in 1986. His journey into emergency medical services began in 2011 after completing an EMT basic class here at Stanley Community College. Since then, Mike has been a vital part of Stanley County Emergency Medical Services, where he holds the position of EMT Basic. His role allows him to run medical calls and provide essential life support services to those in need, a responsibility he embraces wholeheartedly. Mike's commitment to helping others is his favorite part of the job, and his dedication has not gone unnoticed. In 2022, he was honored with the Employee of the Year Award, a testament to his excellence and the high regard his peers hold for him. Beyond his professional duties, Mike contributes to the community by helping organize the Thanksgiving lunch for Stanley County Emergency Services personnel and participating in the annual benefit golf tournament for the Butterfly House. His family, whom he calls his driving force, fuels his passion for his work. Above all, Mike cherishes the role of being a loving and devoted father. Mike, for your tireless dedication, compassionate service, and unwavering commitment to our community, we honor you as a hometown hero. Thank you for all you do. Yeah. Well, I got to ask you, out of all this stuff that I read, but what are some of the things that you really, really enjoy about what you do and the service you provide?
Helping out with the community as far as in their time of need is the biggest thing. And then the people that I work with, they're just awesome, man. Every one of them.
You won't find better people.
That's right.
All right, thank you. Next, we're going to call Tracy Eford. Tracy is a graduate of West Stanley High School's class of 1979. She spent her life making a significant impact on her community. Tracy married her high school sweetheart, Scott, right after graduation. And on this August 4th, they'll celebrate 45 years of beautiful marriage. Together, they face life challenges with grace and strength, especially following the tragic loss of their daughter, Carrie, at the age of 18. In her memory, they established the Carrie D. Eford Memorial Scholarship, which has awarded an impressive $127,000 to West Stanley High School seniors since Carrie's passing. Trady dedicates much of her time to organizing the Carrie D. Eford Memorial Scholarship Bike Run, held annually on the last Saturday in April to fund those scholarships. With 45 years of service at the Hartford Insurance as a Mastery Underwriter Assistant, Tracy has demonstrated remarkable dedication and professionalism. Additionally, she's an active member of Philadelphia Baptist Church in Stanfield, where she teaches Sunday school, Bible school, and children's church. Tracy finds immense joy in sharing the love of Christ with the children in her church community. Tracy is also a committed blood donor with the American Red Cross, having donated an incredible 68 pints to date. Please join me in honoring Tracy Eford, a true hometown hero whose compassion, dedication, and love for her community inspires us all. So tell me, what are some of your favorite things? That's an incredible list. What are some of your favorite things that you do in the community?
Of course, the scholarship that we do in memory of our daughter, Carrie. I never want her to be forgotten. She was our one and only, and she was an amazing child. And through her, we continue her legacy by awarding these scholarships to these kids. And all these kids are our kids now. So,
Well, thank you so much for all you do. It has made a big difference in our community. Next, we'll call Mandy Cord. Mandy is with Atrium Health Stanley and is a dedicated and compassionate member of the Atrium Health Stanley family. Mandy has been a steadfast presence at Atrium Health Stanley for the past 13 years. She began her journey in the emergency department as a quality data coordinator, that's a mouthful, before transitioning to the administration in 2015, where she currently serves as the administrative assistant. Today, Mandy and her husband Scott are celebrating 18 years of marriage. They have two wonderful sons, Landon and Alden, and two beloved dogs. From an early age, Mandy understood the importance of health care, recognizing that everyone at some point would need it. Driven by this realization and a desire for job security, she chose a career in health care. Mandy graduated from Stanley Community College in 1999 with an associate's degree in medical assisting and has since devoted her career to the medical field. What truly sets Mandy apart is her deep appreciation for her coworkers. She believes in the power of strong relationships, especially in a demanding environment where coworkers often feel like family. Her genuine care and support for her colleagues make her an invaluable asset to Atrium Health Stanley and to our community. Please join me in celebrating Mandy Cord as we salute her as a hometown hero. You're welcome. So Mandy, tell us a little bit about, you've got a unique position there and obviously well loved by your peers. So what are some of the things you really enjoy about your job every day?
Well, I really enjoy working with my teammates and just helping to be there with them. And I have the best team that I support, and I love them, and it's just great. We have the most fun. We get to do a lot of fun things. We plan a lot of fun events, and they're so supportive and helpful, and we just have a good time. And in turning, we can do so much for our community that way when we have happy teammates. So it's all win-win.
It makes a big difference. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Next is Bo Allman. It's not too often I have to look up to somebody that I do this with, but Bo Allman is quite a character. He's a man whose dedication to service has touched countless lives both here and abroad. Bo Allman's military career spanned 12 remarkable years with the U.S. Army, during which he served as a senior military police officer in Japan and South Korea in the mid-1980s. From 2002 to 2004, he was stationed in Iraq as part of Operation Enduring Freedom. Bo also served as an Army drill sergeant at Fort Jackson in Columbia, South Carolina, training active duty officers heading to Saudi Arabia for the Gulf War. As a non-commissioned officer in the 805th Military Police Company in Raleigh, his leadership and expertise were invaluable. Tragically, during a customs inspection in Iraq, Bo was injured and subsequently medevaced to Germany, leading to his medical retirement from the military. In March of 2021, Bo was appointed as Stanley County's Veteran Service Officer, a role in which he has excelled and continues to serve today. Bo's extensive military experience, including his firsthand knowledge of the sacrifices and challenges faced by veterans, has made him an exceptional advocate for the over 10,000 veterans in Stanley County. He assists veterans, their dependents, and survivors in applying for benefits, educational programs, and essential medical help. Bo's commitment to his community also includes 5 years as Chief Air Operations Technician at the Stanley County Airport. He lives in Norwood, and despite the heartbreaking loss of his wife Amy in December of 2021, he remains a devoted father to their 4 sons, Chase, Davis, Eli, and Asa. Please join me in celebrating Bo Allman, a true hometown hero whose life of service and dedication to our veterans exemplifies the very best of our community. So let me ask you, what got you into service in the first place?
I was raised in a family that a lot of my grandparents and grandfather and uncles and were all in the military. So it's always been a part of my family, that while I was growing up and continues. We have a lot of relatives they're in the military. So it was just a natural part of my raising here in Stanley County.
Well, that's awesome. And you have found a niche and a home as our veteran service officer. What are the rewarding parts of that job?
Well, the job itself is the reward. You can't understand how much you get from working with veterans until you're with the veterans. And they're all appreciative. They're appreciative of the country. They're appreciative of our values. And, they're the greatest heroes that we have. So.
Well, thank you for your service and congratulations.
Thank you.
And next is Pat Bramlett. Oh, sorry. Now, probably just about everybody in here and probably everybody that's watching knows Pat. But Pat's a woman whose dedication to education and community service has profoundly impacted countless lives. Pat graduated from Albemarle High School and attended Salem College for 2 years before marrying her husband, Chris Bramlett. She then turned to East Carolina University, earning a BS in education, and later obtained an MEd from the University of Virginia. With over 30 years of experience in education, Pat's career spans several states, including North Carolina, Virginia, Alabama, and Tennessee. She taught at various levels, from preschool to secondary education, and worked with students with behavioral disorders and academically gifted students. She was a pioneer in technology education, serving as one of the first computer lab instructors in Albemarle City Schools and organizing the first summer computer camp for elementary students. Pat also held leadership roles as the Director of Programs for Exceptional Children for the Albemarle City Schools and later the merged Stanley County Schools. After retiring from her career as an educator, Pat worked alongside her husband at Christopher's Jewelers in Concord. Her passion for learning and sharing knowledge made it every day an adventure, filled with opportunities to connect with a diverse range of people. Pat's been recognized with numerous accolades, including Lynch Oaks Society, Paul Harris Fellow by the Rotary Club of Cabarrus County, Laity Service Award from Central United Methodist Church, and Stanley County Citizen of the Year in 2015. Following the closure of their jewelry store, Pat eagerly immersed herself in volunteer work in Albemarle. She's contributed her time and talents to organizations such as the Stanley County Family YMCA, Fife University, Stanley County Public Library, Stanley County Historical Society, and many more. On August 26, 2024, Pat and Chris will celebrate 64 years of marriage. They have 3 adult children and 4 grandsons who continue to inspire her commitment to service. Please join me in honoring Pat Bramlett, a true hometown hero whose lifelong dedication to education and community service exemplifies the spirit of giving and learning. So I can tell you obviously take joy in serving in all these different roles that you don't get paid for and that you just plug into the community and become an invaluable asset wherever you go. So what are some of the things you enjoy and the rewarding parts of doing that?
Well, I just never learned to say no, I guess. But I do enjoy it, and the greatest pleasure is all the people that I have met and had the opportunity to work with, because such a diverse group of things that I have done has opened up many doors for me to meet people that I would not have met otherwise. So I think that's the thing that I value the most.
Wonderful. Again, thank you for all your service and congratulations. Well, that's going to wrap it up for another Hometown Heroes for this month. Again, thanks to our sponsors, our platinum sponsors, Uari Bank, Stanley Community College, our gold sponsors, Frog Pond Performance, Stanley Tractor, and Desco, and our silver sponsors, Tar Heel Auto of Locust and Mid Hill, A-Excellent Telecommunications, BB Oil, and A.L. Louder. And remember, if you know somebody that you would like to be honored as a Hometown Hero, send us an email, heronominations@gmail.com. Until next time, for Hometown Heroes, I'm Matt Smith.